In the world of smartphones, this event is the hottest tech ticket in town.
Today, I am thrilled to share with you the newest iPhone.
Apple has dialed up 3 new iPhones which make up its 2019 line. There's the iPhone 11, which is the base model, plus 2 Pro models that come in a standard and plus size. Well, Sunrise tech expert Val Quinn says the biggest selling point is the camera.
Well, there's now a new triple camera system that's got an ultra-wide lens, which means you can capture 4 times as large a scene, or 120 degrees. There's a new low light mode, which I've been dying to see, which means you can take great photos in dark conditions.
We also got a big update on Apple's new streaming service, Apple TV+. It will be available in Australia from November 1. The cost, $7.99 per month, but for anyone who buys a new iPhone, iPad or Mac, they will get the whole year free. A new iPad is on the way as well, starting at $529. What's missing? Was not having 5G affect them?
Well, look, I think it'd be great to have that. This is a high-end phone, and I'd expect to see 5G features like some of its competitors. Also, reverse wireless charging isn't here on the phone. However, you do get more charging, 4 to 5 hours more compared to last year's models as well. And lastly, I would love to see that lightning cable gone, but it's still lightning cable, not USB-C.
Well, no brand has ever been able to whip up genuine frenzy and hype like Apple has when selling smartphones.
I think the times of lining up for the next device are gone. A little bit is because of how we buy devices.
The iPhone was first announced back in 2007 by Steve Jobs at its Worldwide Developers Conference. Fast forward to January 2019 and the number of iPhone units around the world surpass 900 million devices. But there's no denying the glory days are gone, with people no longer willing to line up for hours to get their hands on one. Well, that's due to a range of factors, with the first being competition. Not only from the big brands like Samsung and Huawei, but also other players like Google, Nokia and Oppo. Well, one of the biggest problems for all brands is demand. Globally, we've seen a shift with consumers holding onto their devices for longer. Today at the Steve Jobs Theatre, not only have they announced new iPhones, but a secret weapon, Apple Watch.
Well, actually now the screen never shuts off. Now this is a game changer, so your Apple Watch is on whenever you need it. I love it. Also, there's a new international emergency service, which means that if you're overseas, it will dial an emergency number without you knowing what it is. You don't have to have a SIM plan, or it doesn't have to be tethered to your phone. And lastly, there's a new compass sensor inside, meaning it acts just like a normal compass, points you towards true north, and off you go. You can even use it for orienteering. Great stuff.
We're now at a point where phones are foldable and 5G capable, but Apple has never been a follower. The question is whether the tech giant is playing it too safe. The real test will be to see how many people are willing to take a bite from what Apple is serving up.